Good morning. I hit the go live button and I was sitting there just getting all ready to do this and all of a sudden realized I did not have my headset on. So I have no idea what my hair looks like. It's actually not too bad. I'll tell you what, it's always something. Oh, I'm full of rants today. I'm full of rants today. First of all, my coffee is fresh and that's wonderful, but it's too hot to drink. I'm very anxious to drink it. I've had plenty. I just, I want that fresh cup of coffee. Second of all, I am so tired of and so miss the yes, ma'am, we can take care of that, come in tomorrow of our life 2 years ago, right? Maybe it's more than 2 years ago now, but I'll tell you what, we need work on our new car. It has a tire that keeps going low pressure, not going flat, just low pressure, has a slow leak. And since it has very low mileage, I thought I'd take it to the dealer. So, and there are two dealers in the town near us. I have dealt with both of them. I bought it at one of them. And first of all, that one I could not get anybody to answer the telephone. So they answer the telephone and they direct you to the service department and nobody ever answers or leaves an opportunity to leave a message. So they want you to set it up online. So I went online and there is no available appointment until June 23rd. Today's the 7th, right? Like 3 weeks ahead. So I called the other one because we have used them. And guess what? They have no appointments to August 1st. Excuse me? These are big dealers. I mean, obviously they're not hiring people or can't hire people, but they have big bays. They could have a good staff, used to have a good staff. So we're going to go to a tire place. Tires are weird anyway. I don't think they're really under the warranty. And I think it's just a nail or screw or something that we've picked up in the tire. And I have tasked hubby with deciding where he wants to go, and we're going to go tomorrow because I can't be driving around like this. We have an air compressor. Um, it's just that, you know how you jump in the car, you're ready to go, and that low pressure comes up. And so now I got to go park the car somewhere else. Hubby's got to plug the air compressor in. He's got to get it, right? You don't allot for that time when it's not something expected. And I haven't expected car problems for years because we intentionally made it a priority to have a new car so that we would not be dealing with not being able to drive a car. First of all, I'm the only driver. Hubby can't drive. Second of all, we live way out. In an emergency, we got to get in a car and go, right? As we aged, it was one of those things where we said, okay, this is higher importance. It's higher than this and this and this, right? It really is. The one thing we do is pay a car payment until we get to a point we can pay it off, and then usually trade the car. We keep them about 2 years. Okay, that's first rant. Wonder how my coffee is. I have a mug that is so appropriate. I used this mug at work the last like 5 years that I worked. The older I get, the better I used to be. This was my mug. Everybody knew this was my mug. It lived in the break room and. Mm, okay. It's going to be a good cup of coffee. I had a second rant. I guess I will figure that out later on. I am going to be knitting today. It is Craft Tuesday, and in honor of Stash Dash, where I am trying to finish up works in progress, I am knitting on the same sock that I knit on last Tuesday morning. So we can do that. I have the music on for just 1 hour. So at some point in time, I got to remember to restart it. Here it is, my really pretty purple. I put a tablecloth on my table. I thought that might help the colors. It does. Gives it a background to contrast against. All right. I am on my last repeat. As you can see, it's cuffed down, and I am going to go down here to this band right here. So I am literally 13 rows away from doing the heel split. I hope I remembered everything. I brought cable needle, to put the rest of the stitches on, and I think I hopefully remembered everything I need to go onward. If I didn't, I have fiber I can ply and or spin some other fiber. It's no biggie. I love the pattern on these socks because it's stretchy, it's going to be comfortable, it's not in the camera. Let me get this in the camera here. Like I said, there we go. That should be pretty good. Okay, I can see this needs to be on this side of me. Let's do that. We're going to pull off of that from that direction. It's like I've never knit before. I did knit on this yesterday. It was it was a weird day yesterday. Oh, that's the second rant. I detest the weather we're having right now. It is 74 degrees outside, which is normally wonderful. It is 70, a dew point of 70%, which means it is so close to 100% humidity it hardly counts. It's not raining. It is just sitting there saturating the world with gray clouds and unhappy feelings. But yesterday it rained. So it was a true rainy day yesterday, and yesterday I really took it easy. I woke up with the potential of a big cramp in my leg, the thigh muscle, which I've had experienced already twice. Not supposed to be happening since I've gone on the steroid, and in truth it didn't happen, but it was growling underneath like, I can do this. You misbehave, I could do this. I could just cramp your leg up big time. So I behaved. But I'm getting a little tired of being inactive. But it was nice to sit and watch TV and knit. Can't have it both ways, can you? Either or. Most of this is a very simple, and I just knit a purl. Knit 5, purl 2, knit 5, purl 2. That's what's making the banding, the stretchiness. I don't feel very loud voiced this morning. Hopefully everything's balanced and it'll be okay. I don't know. Don't have a lot of oomph this morning. Oh, that's nice. There we go. I I don't sleep well on steroids. Okay, so I've only been on them 4 days. I mean, obviously my body is adjusting here, but it does keep me from sleeping at night, and I wake up just so, uh, man, I wish I had slept. I miss sleeping. I don't get up. I do stay in bed, but I might listen to a book, depending on how awake I am. Okay, may I am so used to working with a lot of bright light. I may try bringing my hot light up here. I did clean my desk off. I have a lot still on it that basically lives on it. See if I can do this without banging the camera. How's this gonna look? Well, pretty good once it settles in. That's not bad. Washes it out a little bit. It's not quite in my face glary there. Good thing I don't have to count out loud. But I do count those 5 stitches. Every group of 5 stitches. And this is the second sock, so of course I may end up playing Yarn Chicken. I hope not. As far as works in progress, there are this one, another sock, and a shawl out of my hand spun that are my highest priorities for this stash dash. They're all going to be hard. The second pair of socks is just barely started. It's going to be the easiest to estimate yardage, but this is going to be hard to estimate yardage. I'm not sure I have the ball information. I think it's in Ravelry, how many yards I started out with. This was a hand-dyed, bought from a vendor. It came with a sock pattern, but I ended up using it for a different sock pattern. But it's not like your standard sock yarn, right? It was just one skein of yarn. I do believe there was a little over 400 yards. I could easily get away with splitting it in half, whatever it is, splitting it in half. It depends on what I have left over, how much I have left over. So it's math. It's math. I gotta make myself do it. My iPad is sitting right here. You're going to hear all the Discord alerts. That drives my hubby crazy. What is that? Is that my phone? No, it's my iPad. They're talking on Discord. Well, what are they talking about? No, I don't know. I'm not reading them. He was so upset Sunday night. Uh, he was grilling 2 steaks for us for supper, and he just kind of got ahead of himself and threw it on the grill when the grill was too hot, and he put a pretty good char on them. They actually weren't bad. Um, it was really close to almost losing them though, and he was so upset. But we ate them. I had that and salad. It was fine. Now that I have gotten past these 3 repeats of this pattern, I'm feeling like I'm really making progress. But I always feel that way when I get to the heel, and then it takes an eternity to do all those rounds for the flap, the side inset or gusset. It takes forever to do the gusset. And you finally get down to where, you're just going round and round for the foot, and still feels like it takes forever. I would be better if I could do this without thinking about it. A lot of people can knit socks that way, of course. Oh, speaking of which, Sock Madness is over. I got my bonus patterns in the email yesterday, so that was exciting. Put them in Knit Companion. My goodness, my Knit Companion is full of stuff. And I use the free version, so unfortunately there's no sorting or, organizing, except alphabetical. Gotta know the name. But I like it. As long as I have my iPad, that's how I'm going to be knitting. Two more rows of that, and then I got a cable row to do. I forgot to write down that I'm working on the sock. Time in bow sock 2. Okay. Well, I am at a complete loss what to cook right now. It has nothing to do with needing to go to the grocery because we really don't need to go to the grocery. We are well stocked. It's just plain. Really? Is it time for spaghetti again? Actually, what I need to do, the meat's not thawed, but I have stuff to make meatballs. I like making, bigger than average meatballs that you um, start by frying and then bake them with marinara sauce. I really like that. Hubby will eat that. Make them out of, but that's not thawed. I gotta get that out to thaw. So that's another day down the road. Trying to think what might be quicker than that. We've pretty much eaten the leftovers from the last couple days. I really have to start over again and actually cook. Hubby could have a steak. There's one left. We split it. We split the steak. He probably wouldn't mind doing that. And I could make myself some fish that way, which I really need to do. Haven't had fish for a while, and that would thaw pretty quick. Okay, that solves tonight. It sounds good to me. I have so many phone calls to make, and this is something I have been putting off since a couple of weeks ago because I tried a couple of weeks ago, and every single one I was on hold. It's probably not a good day to try it today, but this week is getting away from me. If we go take care of the tire tomorrow, I am going to try some kind of small day trip after that. I'm not sure what or where, but not far. Maybe to a winery, one of our local wineries or something like that. And then I don't have anything Thursday except streaming Thursday night and Friday. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, so yeah, the week is getting away from me. I guess I will just make it my priority to do the paperwork tomorrow. I don't know. If I had a really mindless project, I might be able to keep myself occupied while I was on hold, because I don't have to hold the phone. I can put it on speaker. Okay, now I got to remember how to do this. Stitch. Oops. Two into the front, knit 3, knit 2. Okay. Yep. That's just done over those 5 stitches. Okay. Oh, we do have something to do. Friday evening, if it's good weather, we're going to go see Shakespeare in the Park. Something that we do every year. And it's 12th night, which I'm terrible about remembering. Uh-oh. I gotta fix this. Hang on a minute. Shakespeare plots? I don't remember them very well. There. That Shakespeare in the Park has been there since the 70s. I went to college 73, 74. It was an internship. I had gotten my 3 years at a different college, and I went to that college to get the internship to work as a med tech. So it was a whole 12-month program. And during that time is when I first went to that Shakespeare in the Park. So I, it has been there for a long time. It's wonderful, wonderful fun. Sometimes they do modern adaptations. They have an improv group that after the show is over always has specific days that have Shakespeare improv, which is a lot of fun. Well, I'm splitting the yarn terrible with these two on the cable. Good grief. Okay, I hope I didn't drop a stitch there. It looks like I had just picked up the bar underneath it. Slow row, very slow. It's remembering to do those Pearl 2s in there. I get going okay with the cable, but there's Pearl 2 in between each set. Shoo! Yay! All right. Probably got to finish this coffee. It's not going to stay. I love iced coffee, but it's, it's a afternoon thing. It's not a morning thing, right? I don't start my day with iced coffee. I feel like there was something I was going to look up on Google. I had some question. Now I can't think what that was. Okay. I remember what it was. I'm going to do that real quick. Magicraft Aura. I want to talk about that anyway. So, as you know, I have a Magicraft Aura that is giving me trouble. And I've, in the process of trying to have the Woolery contact Magicraft, but that person's on vacation right now, so everything's on hold. But as I was cleaning my desk, I realized there was a Magicraft Aura bobbin, one of the big wooden bobbins. Sitting on my desk because it actually will not turn. Now, the other wooden bobbins turn. The 3D printed bobbins turn. All right. It is just this bobbin. And I was just going to Google before I wrote this lady before she contacts Magicraft and see if there was anything on the internet about the wood bobbins not turning. Okay. Not rotating. They're going to say, okay, I don't have the drive band on right or something like that, but we'll see what we got here. Nope. I need to search it a different way. Let's see here. Here we go. Frequently asked questions. Okay. Nope, that's not part of it. Hey, they have an Ara Evanta. Oh, oh, that's a lace kit. Huh. Oh, let me take a look at that. Hmm. Lace kit. Okay. Oh my gosh, those big bobbins, I can't imagine spinning lace weight on those big bobbins. $234 on Etsy. It's a different bobbin. Good deal. And the Woolery has supposedly has them. Okay. Ooh, I like that. That is for the, well, it doesn't say it's for the Ara. It's a lace flyer kit. Yeah, it doesn't really say. Nope, doesn't seem to be for the Ara. All right. Well, that's all right. All right, it could be as simple. I don't know. It doesn't. The answer is right now is no. Not giving me any answer. The answer is no answer. Okay. All right, that's enough of that break. The next pair of socks I am doing on two Cirques. And I am doing that specifically to practice that because I am extremely slow manipulating double pointed needles to keep the stitches on, to go from needle to needle. I know that that slows me down, and I don't have a snowball's chance of progressing in Sock Madness as long as I'm that slow. So that is my goal, my learning experience, to start looking for ways to knit faster on the socks. And if it, I don't know what it would be if it's not the two Cirques. I don't really know what it's going to be. In the past, I have done them. The second way is two at one time. Okay. Um, I need to practice both methods. I also need to buy some more circular needles in order to do that. But that would be the second method. I think the winner, don't quote me on this, I looked at it because I put the times in the email, but I think the winner did it in like 18 hours, a pair of socks. I mean, that's like sit down and don't do anything else, and you haven't even lost a day. I wonder if they go somewhere where they're alone. Absolutely no distractions at all. I would. gonna have to figure out a knit or crochet project anyway for Friday night because I don't want to take my iPad while I'm watching this show, the play. Oh, let's hear it for stitch markers. I'll tell you, I go around here like this and I think I'm on my third needle and I've only done my second needle. My count would be off so bad. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more rows. 5 more rows. Gonna give my fingers a flexing though here. And yeah, oh, unfortunately my shoulder is still bad in spite of the steroids. It is just not helping the shoulder. Okay, let me check my music. Yep, 30 seconds left. Aw, sleepy fish.
Why is the pillow square?
I'm
Sorry
glad
about
you
the ad.
asked. This is Jay, inventor of the Pillow Cube, and this is a substantial.
It's just at the beginning, so.
It's a scorcher out there in Chillville as the summer is finally here. If you don't have an AC, huh, better stick your head in the fridge or something. And if you're on the move,
Okay, it's
flag
going to
down
be
against the
a little
trees
bit
on South
louder
Street.
here.
They're
I
all
want to
over
make
the city.
sure
Either way, stay cool.
that's the way it usually. Oh, those are so cute. I love their screen things, which unfortunately I can't show. Okay, that should take us another hour. If I last that long. Oh, I just thought of something I got to do when I go Friday. Gotta get some flea med for my kitty boy. I'll be in the town to pick it up, so I might as well go do that. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's all about bundling the errands now, isn't it? With the cost of gas, it's just, um, we don't go much, right? And I'm very conscious about not just getting in the car and running. The only exception is like last night. Okay, that was 20. Um, whatever your opinion is about gambling and all that, we buy Powerball and Mega Millions, especially. Now, no logic to this at all, except that hubby won't buy it unless it's over 100 million. 99 million isn't worth it, right? It's not worth the $2. But be that as may, that's fine, right? But we have to go get it. It's not like you can do it online. Boy, I don't trust that at all. There's my age showing. I wouldn't trust that at all. So there's a gas station, eh, not even 3 miles down the road. And yesterday evening, we're doing our late in the afternoon or evening sitting on the porch, and he says, "We got to go get tickets." I said, "Okay, all right." He says, "We'll go in a little bit." All right, fine. You know, and and in a little bit then, because he had been out working side, he had to change clothes and everything, and he goes to do that, and I'm watching to the west southwest of us, and I can hear the thunder. I can hear it in the distance, right? And it gets blacker and blacker and blacker. And he walks out all ready to go, and it lets loose pouring rain. I was like, we had all day. We had all day. But we went after it stopped. It didn't take too long to stop. It was still raining, but it wasn't a deluge like the initial downpour. And yeah, that's about the only thing we would do. That's, the only, I'm not doing anything else. I'm just running down that gas station, letting him go in and buy those tickets and running back home. Otherwise, yeah, I'm combining things. Oh, sorry about that. I hit the camera. Hi, Jade. Happy Tuesday to you. I am. This is my second sock. But the first sock is a long ago work in progress. I am only going to count this second sock. That's just my own personal opinion. You know, I use it as incentive to get things done. I don't really, I mean, I like the feedback and looking at what everybody's doing, and I enjoy the companionship of it. I think that that's what's the most fun is a whole bunch of us are doing the same thing. It's an attitude thing. That's all it is. I have 3 more rows and then I'm going to start my heel flap here. How are you? How is life? What's happening? Knitter. No, I have 2 more rows after this, and then I will start the heel flap. Do you have questions about the heel flap, or are you just wanting to know about where I am in the sock? And welcome, Knitter. Jade says I'm doing good, eating lunch. Okay, going to drop off an updated progress pic of your cross stitch in the Discord. Okay, good. Oh, I know. I got to take pictures today. It's been so gloomy that, but you know, I got good overhead light or this hot light. I need to get some pictures of. I basically have a large skein and a small skein of handspun. That is my first countable yardage. I got to put in Discord. Two more rounds. I think I already said that, but this little marker thing here is the round beginning. Otherwise, you're just working. You're going camping this weekend. Okay. In a cabin with a family. With your family. Oh, fun. Okay. I'm glad you like camping, and I hope you have a wonderful time. I am a glamper at the best. I don't care for camping. And am not ashamed to admit it. So I'm the opposite end. It costs more, way more, but give me a really nice hotel with a spa and restaurants and maybe a little shopping, or you can walk around a couple blocks downtown with it. That's my kind of getaway. Knitter says, just wondering where you were. I love watching you spin and knit, plus all the information you give. Thank you. You're welcome, and thank you for that. I appreciate you saying that. Jade says, because we're in Florida and we don't do that tent nonsense. Yeah, you get a, well, cabins are nice, especially, yeah, cabins can be nice. I have done that, and we can do it off season sometimes when here in this area in Kentucky we can get, you know, almost more like a winter, and it has a fireplace. Now, I perfectly enjoy that. That'll be fine, especially if you have other friends or family with you. But yeah, tents, sleeping on the ground, sleeping bags, cots, that whole 9 yards is hiking. I'm just not capable of doing it. I'm sure that part of it is my upbringing. My parents were not campers either. So, there is a certain amount of, you develop a skill for it and enjoy it more if it's been part of your life. It really wasn't until I was adult living on this land, so I would have been in my 40s, that I actually felt comfortable going outside after dark, walking around in the dark, no flashlight, good moonlight sometimes. It's a total different world, country in the dark. It's a unique experience. And I did sleep outside at that point on the ground, but I was at home. Um, I will say that in my 20s, I did camp with my first husband. We went up to Isle Royale in Michigan, it was cool. We did a kayak down the Colorado River where we camped at night beside the river. That was cool. We were with group in both cases. We were traveling with people. So in my younger days, I did do some. there were some pretty magical areas along that Colorado River where you'd go between gorges. I mean, upright rocks on either side. It's pretty amazing. That would be in not it's not necessarily in Colorado. It's called that, but it was in we were in California. Okay, ta-da! 3 complete patterns. Now let's see what the directions say. Oh shoot, I have to do rounds 1 through 7 once more. And then I get to set up for the heel. Doggone. Okay, back to the pattern. 7 more rows. 8 more rows. Don't you hate it when that happens? Per row. My goodness. So I'm going to do the lace row. I mean, the 7 rows has a lacy, 1 row that's lacy. Going to do that band again. Good time to count my stitches. 21 on there. Should be 21 on each needle at this point. Second needle has 21. And the third needle has 21. Yippee! Okay. You're doing your cross stitch. Jade, that's good. I need to get into making shorty socks. I'm always following the pattern, and you know, it has so much cuff. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't like the shorty in my shoes. I do like the socks that I've been knitting it as they are. Per row. Oh, I know what I was going to do before I start that. In case anybody's interested, these needles I'm using are, I know everybody likes looking at needles and knowing about needles. They're from Knit Picks. My daughter got me this one time as a Mother's Day gift or birthday or whatever. They are the 2.0, 2.25, 2.50, 2.75, 3.0, and 3.25, which is roughly US 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3. And they come 6 to each size, which I love. I mean, I have lost one of these. I'm pretty sure it's probably under my chair in the living room. You know, it fell through the chair and is on the floor. But My only thing, they knit well. They're a plastic, they're a resin, okay, but they knit well. They're sharp pointed. The only thing I don't like is how short they are, which is an advantage when you are working on socks or everything. You don't want big long needles. Okay, they're perfect sock needles. They really are. It's from Knit Picks. I don't know what this runs. It was a gift, and I didn't look. But I do have trouble keeping more than 20 stitches on the needle. It really is made for small socks or gloves and fine yarn, of course, because of the needle size. You're not going to put a Aran weight yarn on this size needle. I'm a little warm and my stitches are tight. They're picking up a little bit of humidity from my fingers. Not slipping as well as they could. All right, this is the lace row. Simple knit together yarn over, knit one yarn over, slip, slip, knit, slip, slip, knit. I always hate when I have a yarn over next to my stitch marker. Gets on the wrong side a lot of times. Okay, I gotta move my leg. Oh, I gotta move my leg. Oh, am I gonna be able to? Huh. We have a oh. Yeah, it's a trash truck. It is Tuesday. Tuesday's trash day. I just heard the truck come down the lane because it was a big truck. They're early. Well, maybe not. Maybe they want to get it done before the summer heat comes in. It's supposed to get warm today. I love lace rose. I've done a lot of lace knitting, over the years, but not in socks so much, but some. Mostly shawls or scarves. Okay, lace row done. Purl row, pattern row, purl row. That'll be my 7 rows. pearl. Oh my goodness. Okay, 2 more rows. That was row 5. Take a quick break and hydrate. Oh, excuse me. Oh, yeah. Much needed water. Uh-oh. Just lost my stitch marker. I don't know if I have another one. That's a crisis. All right, I have to go floor diving here. I heard it hit, but Lord knows where it went. Wonder if I have another one in here. No such luck. Let's see if it's under my feet here. No, where'd it go? Did it go in the wastebasket? Fortunately, there's not much in there. Nope. Oh man, I may not find it. It may have gone way under the desk. Okay. Doggone it. I'm gonna have to improvise here with a piece of cotton thread. Some people tie fly fishing flies. Some people tie stitch markers. All right, let's see if that'll work. Probably won't. I'll probably lose it too, but oh well. Mother of necessity. That goes there. What am I doing here? I am knitting. Gotta count these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 21. Okay. It's silly not having multiple stitch markers in every knitting bag. I mean, this one that I have with me is like a project bag for this sock. I think sometimes my compulsion to put everything in its place is not as good as it could be. I should allow myself to put some in everyone, right? In every case. Oh, goodness. And the last row is all pearls. Okay. One of the things that I talked about on Sunday's stream that I am going to make sure I mention every stream, and since I'm coming up here to the closing, I will put it in. And because I just heard a truck beeping down the lane again, and it could be cable. They are doing a reworking of all the wires that are overhead of our internet service. So they have already put out a warning that their times that they're going to work are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays during regular business hours. So this is the only stream it should affect. And, you know, the worst case is one, I won't be able to stream at all. Two, I'll disappear during a stream, that kind of thing. So I don't know how long it's going to be. They did say a couple months. They are working on a number of areas. I'm one of 3 areas. So I don't know. Just sometimes I may just go poof. Won't be the first time. We've had a bit of what I call problem with internet being out in this area more so than we used to, and them talking about what they're doing as the fact that there are cracks that are allowing water into the lines and things like that is giving poor internet service. So that's what they're working on fixing, which is good. I'm glad they're doing that. Okay. Let me see if I can do the setup for the... I know that I'm real close to my 2 hours, but let me see if I can do the setup for the... Okay, so let's see. We just moving the stitch marker over a little bit here. Knit 4. Place marker and turn. Oh, knit 4. Let's take that marker off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Except that I can't place a marker there. So I'm going to work over 31 stitches. There should be 32. Place remaining 32 on holder. So I'm going to turn, put my marker here. And I need to keep track of my rows here. Good grief, where's my yarn? Okay. I dropped my slip one stitch. Come here. There you are. Okay, heel will be worked over 31 stitches, so let me count these. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Six, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, those have to go on there. Okay, sounds like my music is done. I got my 31 stitches for my heel flap, for my heel. Now let me see if I can put 32 on a holder. Oh man, I hope I get the right ones here. Okay. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 31. So it's these. Sixteen, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yay! All right. Now, phew. Okay. I am stopping. I'm done. I have the heel set up and that's ready to go. Okay. Well, that 2 hours went by really fast and I got a lot done. I'll be back Thursday evening. Not going to talk about it. We'll see. We'll see. But hopefully it's going to be something fun because I know what I'm going to try to do. I just don't know if I can do it. So I have to try it. All right. Everybody have a great week. Happy working. Happy time off. Happy camping. Happy whatever. Happy summer. Stay cool. Stay healthy. And drink a lot of water. Mucho agua, por favor. See y'all. Happy spinning.